Welcome. Alright, we decided to switch things up today, since I finally got a way to play Xbox games, like original Xbox games. I've been wanting this for years, and I never caved and bought myself an original Xbox again because I heard that they're super unreliable, so a lot of people don't carry them really, because they're prone to, over time, the games work, but the consoles have faults, and they tend to die out quickly from what I heard from a few classic stores that I went to pick up some games in the past. And so I've always shied away from doing so, but I've always wanted to play some. So I alluded to before that we have got... Give me 1 second. We have got... Just a Radio Future. So I'm so excited to finally play this game. This game is one of my favorite games of all time. And the amount of time I put in this game is something I don't like to think about because I put in way too much time than I should have. But this game is amazing and I've never beat it. So I want to do an entire playthrough of this game. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me just check the audio levels real quick. Hello. I could do with a little less background music, definitely. So we're going to change that now. We're going to fix that. Hello. We could even do a little bit more. Oh, we didn't accept it. Hello. Okay, I like that. So, thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this game as much as I do, because it's just, this game's a masterpiece. I'm sad that they never re-released it, but we take what we can get. So, since we take what we can get, we got this, and I'm not sad. Let me just hook up my other headphones for monitoring. Stick with me for a little technical shizzle whizzle over here, a little technical John. Hello. Hello. Okay, perfect. Got in-ear monitors, so I love these headphones. They were cheap, they're only like $20 on Amazon. But I can still keep my seal, keep everything going good, and so let's get into this and stop stalling. Now I went ahead and customized one of the spray paints, so we're just going to ignore that when it comes up because I changed the small ones since I didn't like any of the small ones that were displaying. The only thing I did thus far is I went ahead and just completed the tutorial and haven't done anything since then. So we're ready to start the game off.
Sweet! Sweet! You!
Let's get back into groove of things. For those of you who don't know, Just a Radio Future is an amazing game by Sega that's the sequel pretty much to Just a Radio, and it's almost like a retelling of the story essentially. Or I wouldn't say retelling of the story. It's basically as if you took Just a Radio with the groups already being established and becoming a problem, and set them in a new timeline where they're trying to expand, but they're still getting harassed by the police. So we're gonna go ahead, grind our way around one more time, and go to the exit we have to go to. Hold up, we're not gonna grind ourselves around. We wanna go ahead and get some tricks in. Can we do it?
Hey! Sweet!
Let me get to him.
Hey!
Oh my god, I love this game so much.
Hey!
Yes, this definitely needs a modern re-release, but being able to play it in this fashion is really good. I'll take this any day. JSRF. So many people always talk about the... Oh my god, I love this song. Yeah, this game has one of the best soundtracks out of older games. It definitely gives the Tony Hawk games a run for the money. In terms of like, Tony Hawk games has memorable licensed music, but this had such a weird soundtrack that was unique at the time. For a lot of these songs you wouldn't have heard if you didn't play this game. So it's just so good. I want the health. I want the health. We're getting the health. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't change the settings in here. I want the music a little bit louder. Okay, we have to go all the way around. Yeah. Those graffiti souls upgrade. They upgrade your ability to get more graffiti. They unlock new graffiti. Sweet. Can we land it? Can we land it? Can we land it? Yep. Oh, we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. We'll show for a glimpse of what I made, but we're just gonna pretend, yep. Feel free to pause it and look at what that is. For those of you who can't read it, it says F12, no cap. In this game, you're technically graffiti outlaws. Well, rollerblading outlaws in a rollerblading game, so we have an anti-police rhetoric graffiti that I made. It's great. Not that I did that, but great that I took the time to customize one. Oh, that one. Wait, we got the cassette over here. You can also unlock new music, I'm pretty sure, with the cassette. There's one in one of these alcoves. Gotta find it. Yeah, it's in one of these alcoves. I remember. Oh, nope, we're getting that. Yep. I love this game. It's just so nostalgic. But we're definitely going to get back to my playthrough of Viva Pinata. I just want to get this playthrough started. So next time that I go ahead and do any other games, I can easily get the playthroughs situated and organized. So we're getting our green screen coming in tomorrow. And once our green screen comes in tomorrow, we'll be able to set everything up and kind of, it's over here. And once we get our green screen situated, we'll be able to get everything in more of a working fashion, where everything's set up and you don't have this little screen tearing. Which, to add, I've definitely fixed it. I definitely went through the settings and fixed it, but you can tell when I turn my head a bit, it has a little bit of tearing. Well, not tearing. Kind of just like, I got the shoulders situated. Like, my shoulders no longer have tearing. So it's kind of better tracking, but I also got better lighting. I got a lamp with a color changing bulb to my right, your left, and I got another light, ring light attached to a tripod on my left, your right. And I got both of them on warm lighting, so it's kind of giving me a little bit of a backdrop, but I got them set low to kind of give some contrast. So it at least has some lighting to distinguish whether or not I'm in the foreground or background. So that's pretty much, yeah, we can't go that way. So that's pretty much what I like about the setup I have currently. Is
Sweet! Yeah!
a lot of the stuff we already had, we're just repurposing. Now that I'm doing this journey of content creation and trying to get used to what proper lighting means. Yes. Hey, brief update for you. The graffiti points right in front of your eyes is not the regular kind, but it's a so-called graffiti spot. You can't switch your characters or save data here. Cool, huh? A start. Bubble pops out once. You get close to the site. Press start to sneak into the main menu. You'll find one of these in each stage. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that was nowhere close to his voice. He sounds like, I don't know how to explain it. He sounds like a hip-hop DJ. Well, he is a hip-hop DJ pretty much, but he sounds like a stereotypical hip-hop DJ. Kind of like with a specific cadence and flow.
Yeah!
Oh, get out of my way!
But from here, Doganzaka Hill, we can get to Shibuya Terminal. But we're going to stay in Doganzaka Hill for now. Wait, no, we're going straight to Shibuya Terminal right now. Yeah, we'll take a left here. We're not trying to go to Shibuya Terminal. We gotta meet Beat. We gotta meet the GOAT. The OG GOAT himself. We're getting a little bit of technical slowdown. A little bit of slowdown isn't bad. I like it though. Not the slowdown. I like the fact that we... Oh! Was I able to talk to somebody? Whoa! Someone's kidnapped the goddess. That's bad karma, man. Bad karma. There has to be one here. Oh, I forgot we could do the climbing. Yep.
Time to flush out those rumor-spreading punks.
Hey!
Give them my regards. We have him. Here's Yo-Yo Gum Beat Corn. Nope, we can't corner it. I'm using an 8-bit OS30 Pro Plus right now as my controller. I'm trying to eventually get a better, not better controller, but a better, more accurate setup. Because this controller is amazing for multiple games and multiple different purposes, but it's kind of a little weird using it for classic Xbox games like this. So I want to get, they make USB controllers for the Xbox One that model, and like Xbox One and PC that model the design of an original Xbox controller. Oh! I missed the jump. So I want to get those and or just like a plug and play Xbox One controller, because I need a new one anyways. Mine's is broken. So that's why I've been using the SN30. And why I've been playing on PC more and Xbox less, for that matter. It's kind of uncomfortable playing knowing that my headphone jack is broken on the controller. My headphones in general from Xbox are broken and I need to replace those. My left stick has a broken piece that kind of jiggles its way into the mechanism every now and again, and I have to smack it out of place. But when it gets stuck in there, it causes the sticks not to the triggers not to work.
Hey!
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Let's go with that voice. He strikes me more of a arrogant.
Hey!
You talking to me? Yes. What else would I be talking to? What else would I be talking to, Beat? Yeah. Make it land. Grab your ankles and...
Hey!
Hmm? Gotta meet you back at the beginning, nice. You got this. The little punk Beat took off on us. You might want to chase after him. Then we gotta race him, I think. I could be wrong. Okay, we're gonna...
Hey!
Hey, I've heard of you. You're one of those GGs, huh? Tell you what, I'll race you. If I can beat you in a race around Dogenzaka Hill, then this place belongs to me. Got it? Hope you won't regret that. So I gotta race him for the whole entire GG, even though I'm not the leader? I'm doing a turf battle, and I'm not the leader, I'm a brand new recruit? Yeah, we take off on you. We got 10 more? That. He would have thought he hit a car! Yes! Oh no. Oh no. We took the right path this time. We're getting help on this one. Oh no, you're not doing it. You're not doing it, Anna. We're taking a long, short way. We got a corner. We got to get the cornering down. I don't care. We got the cornering down. We got the cornering down. Screw you. Got it. Yes. Okay. That part's the hard part. Uphill kills our momentum. Yes. This game has such an aesthetic. I love. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I can't even begin to explain it. But the aesthetic of this game, the maps, the areas, the people, music. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe.
Hey!
Okay, you win. You guys tougher than I thought. I think I'll chill with y'all for a bit. Okay, Pete. One of my favorite characters in the entire game.
HQ to all squads. Youths on skates have been sighted in the vicinity of Dogenzaka Hill.
Okay.
All squads investigate immediately.
Hey!
I'm gonna head over there. Those cops are pretty hardcore, you know. If you're just a hater, you're probably better off lying on that garage too. Oh, no. Laying low in the garage. The cock police dogs just showed up and they're probably ain't looking for your autograph.
Over there!
Serious artwork. Bop. Oh, nope. Oh. Nope. I knew it. I flew too close to the sun there. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Gotta change our small. I don't really like that one. That's all of them, right? Yep. Stages aren't too long in the beginning, but they get longer and they get more complex. There's one section of the game, the farthest I ever got was, I think, midway through the game. Could have been a little past midway, but something weird happened and it went crazy.
Head to Shibuya Terminal and cut that stuff up with some real hard work, please.
At the Shibuya Terminal. I hate that the vocals, the background music, and the sound effects are all two different, are all on different channels, but count for the same channel. I wish there was a separate volume for voice controls.
Yo! Yeah! Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Oh, corner, 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 corner. Yes.
Yo!
I need to up. Oh, no. Chances are this music's probably copyright, but oh well. If the VOD gets copyrighted for the music, so be it. But this game is made this game for its music. This game without the music is just something else entirely. Yo, I shot enlighten you. Come here. Matter of fact, let's go check out our graffitis. Oh, I missed. Yeah, nope. Wrong way, wrong way. Hey! You talking to me? Character, basics, graffiti. Gotta have graffiti. Perfect. Don't look at my small one on the floor. Don't look at the small one on the floor. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna go to the super small one. We're gonna change this one. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the new one, Power Ranger looking one. I'll take it. We're gonna ignore my graffiti. Pump out, goldfish, large. We got any additional ones? No. Extra large, still the same. And customs. Perfect. Well, this was an era of, oh yeah, we're going to Shibuya Terminal. We got accepted.
Yeah! Sweet!
So this is
This is Shibuya Terminal, the city's biggest non-stop dance party. Let's hit this joint and cover up that freaky-looking graffiti.
a freaky looking graffiti. And the poison dudes. Yep, poison jam.
Can't believe they're showing their ugly faces in broad daylight. Shame on them. Are they the ones behind?
A winner. Pay the front line, take the dough. He's coming out again for a replay. Get your best shot.
Sweet!
They said ugly graffiti. I mean, it's all purple, which is not the best. But it's kind of dope. I don't think there's any graffiti in this game that's not dope. Like, look at that. Their sign that says poison jam is fire. It's just not our color. We're gonna start covering up here. Oh, nope. We're just gonna keep moving past that one. Gonna keep moving past that one. We're gonna pretend that was done in a moment of hilarity, not understanding that I was gonna stream this eventually. So we're gonna just keep that as a background thought and just let that speak for itself without speaking and saying anything.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, nope. Perfect. Now double back on him. Double back on him. 1. Perfect. Let's go get this bus.
Get on the string! Sweet!
Stop doing the small ones. I don't want to have to change that graffiti. I love it. It's hilarious. But I don't want it to come up so often. This makes me crack up every time. I was really cooking there for like a good 30, 45 minutes. Just cracking that one. If anybody remembers back in the day when you used to be able to in Black Ops 2 to create your emblems and customize the crap out of them, so many people created some hilarious ones that I've seen, and it was just amazing. Like people with Stewie Griffin and emblems, or I had a friend one day spend all the time to make a accurate, very accurate Hennessy bottle logo and all. How do I get on top of the bus? I need to jump from the top platform. What was that medium? Oh. He's gonna hit me. Yep. Can you stop? What? Nope, I jumped too early, I jumped too early, I jumped too early. Yes! Graffiti number 119. Let's walk up the stairs. We need to get to the bus without having any technical issues. Again, all these graffitis is happening. So, the one we're looking for is over here, right? Yep. Oh, missed. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about future content for the channel, anything you guys want to see in terms of now that we got a lot more classic games we can dive into, let me know. I'm not necessarily in the market for playing certain things, but I don't have a genre necessarily that I'm like looking into or sticking to. It's kind of just I always want to keep grounded in what my gaming and music taste and everything always is, which is variety. I'm never and have never been glued to one aspect of interest. 1 second I may be playing the crap out of a RTS. The next second I might be sitting there wanting to play a Mario game. Excuse me, I've always been that type of person when it comes to my gaming habits. For genres of music, I pretty much don't have any genre of music that I can flat out say I haven't found anything that I don't like. So even stuff like country, I have a certain country singers and groups that I like. Black metal, I think it's called, is the only thing that kind of gets a little bit away from me. But that's the only one. So there's so much that I can attribute to the fact that being a variety channel is going to be my staying point and my brand from this point forward. Or, well, from the start of everything forward. Even all the music I've been creating on my channel has been for the uninitiated who haven't viewed the rest of my content yet, the bulk of my channel has been variety, music,
Fight!
gameplays that haven't really had any rhyme or reason for necessarily being put together in the same space. No, I was too short. Or content like music that I've been creating, which falls under multiple different genres and not having one staying point of a genre that we've been sticking to, because it's whatever comes to my mind. In terms of that and in terms of gameplay, whatever comes to my mind as something that I want to fashion into content, I've been going out of my way to produce and make versus sticking to one overarching narrative. That one's always giving me problems. But, as I always say, suggestions is warranted. Feedback is necessary. How can we grow together as a community if there is no feedback to go off of to say whether or not I'm producing enough quality content for you guys to enjoy? Although I'm not really versed in the modern terminology for everything, so I know nowadays people being referred to as guys, and guys being used as a term for, what is that, colloquial term for just anyone, is being less and less favored in the grand scheme of things. So I'm curious what the alternatives are. Instead of using guys or fellas, do we use buddies? What's up, buddies? No? That sounds weird. Y'all? But I'm not Southern and I don't really like y'all. I guess there's... No! I wasn't able to jump because it just sucked me in. We're gonna get that one. That's my next goal. That's my next mission. So if you find it upon yourself to come up with something or know the correct terminology, let me know. I don't want to offend anybody. That's my... I definitely say that is one of my... No, it threw me to the right. That's one of my worries, is that I've always wanted to be a comedian. It may not truly come out in here, mainly because I find it hard to be myself while being alone in an environment. But I've always wanted to be a comedian. I've always been told that I'm worthy of being a comedian, but I'm just afraid of offending people. Because I can be offensive, but I don't know where the line gets drawn on offensivity and comedy. So I'm not really stage fright. I'm more of afraid of letting people down or offending people, is why I get a lot of fear of doing anything in that public space or becoming a public figure in general. So even this journey that I've been going on to be a streamer and be a YouTuber has given me a lot of worries about offending people or saying the wrong things. So I would love to get some feedback from everybody in the channel, in the chat, and in the comments on kind of ways to improve my personability. Basically on ways to improve being a more outward spoken in my referrals of communities without being too offensive and accidentally. So even something like saying, hey, guys, might be offensive to certain people, or even just saying, "What's up, everybody?" I know some people have an adverse reaction to. So I'm not saying I want to start catering my speech towards everyone out there, but I definitely want to be more encompassing in my generalization of everyone. And if at the end of the day everybody just wants to use everyone and that's it, then great. But if anyone has ever gone to my... Yes. If anybody's ever gone to my channel for my... I have a Discord that I set up for the page and for the YouTube and just everything so you guys could become part of the community. And on that, we refer to everyone as the Packy Pack. And we also have a hilarious naming scheme of referring to everything as if it's a hotel. I randomly, when trying to create it and wondering what we would call the different chat channels and everything, the word, what was it, mezzanine popped in my head. I don't know why it did, but I just love the word mezzanine. And so I looked it up, and because I couldn't remember for the life of me what was a mezzanine. And it basically said that it's a half floor in between rooms, usually in like hotels and things like that. It's just like a half floor. It's not really a whole floor. So if you have like a kind of like low patio section, it can count as a mezzanine. If it's like in between floors, but not counting as a whole entire floor of its own. So we got ground floor or main lobby. We got the mezzanine, floor 1, mezzanine, floor 2. So we got that naming scheme and everything's structured around that. No, I think that was the last Wikipedia. Apparently I'm missing one. So we refer to everyone as the Packy Pack and try to... It's just... I wanted a name that still has pack in its name, where it starts with the P with the Packy scheme for the name BPacky. So I always refer to stuff in that scheme of like BPacky, BPlace, BPalace. So I wanted it to be the Packy Pack, the BPack. I love this game. This way. Oh. Apparently I can't see. Is there a way I can get over there and I'm just forgetting? Yes, there is. I just completely missed these buses without paying attention. How did I? Oh, this is the last one. Oh, it froze. Give me 1 second. Oh, it froze. Alright, give me 1 moment. I shall be back soon. I don't know where it's gonna put us.
Yo!
Let's try to go back to buildings out the hill.
Yo! Yeah!
Oh, we got beat. So I don't know when we saved it, but hopefully. Although, as much as I want to keep my hilarious graffiti, we're gonna have to change it. We're gonna have to change it because I can't have that since I'm gonna be uploading the VOD to YouTube, hopefully, if it's not copyrighted. So we're gonna have to change this. Rock you. Perfect. It'll be a fish-lipped lady with an afro. We gotta change the lewd graffiti since it keeps coming up so often.
Yeah! Yeah!
Alright, let's go. Let's double back since I have to go this way.
Tight! Sweet! Yeah!
Oh, I could swear that I could make the height. I didn't make the height?
Yeah!
Did we not go to Shibuya at all?
This is Shibuya Terminal.
Yeah, we haven't gone to Shibuya
Biggest
yet.
non-stop dance party. Let's
That's fine.
enjoy.
We didn't lose too much progress.
Freaky look.
But thank you.
Always a jam. I can't believe they're showing their ugly faces in broad daylight. Shame on them. Are they the ones behind
Line a winner. Pay the front line, take the don'ts. He's coming out again for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4's the point, mark 4.
Let me go ahead and try to figure out how to get back to the section here that I'm meaning to go to. Analytics channel, dashboard. How do I go to my stream manager? Stream manager. There you go. Perfect. Alright. So thank you to all. I'm pretty much excited and kind of scared. And I've always wanted to play this game again, and I finally have a way of playing it that I can stream. But I'm kind of sad because, and a little nervous because I don't like completing video games because I'm one of those people that feels if they complete a game, then it ruins the illusion of the game being forever a masterpiece, because there's a chance that the game either might end terribly or seeing it end might like ruin your ability to continue playing it. Like I passed Breath of the Wild, every single thing in Breath of the Wild was completed except for the okay, left to right, left to straight, left. So left and went right, great. But I completed all the Ultra Beasts or whatever they're called, the Great Ancient Beasts, Fine Beasts, whatever they're referred to as. I completed all those, and then when I completed all those, I never actually went and fought again, and I just completed unlocking the entire map, and then just went about trying to do all the side stuff. And still to this day, I've never beaten it because I can't bring myself to actually beat it. I consider it beat already, but I refuse to actually pass it because I don't want it to end. So I've been that way with a lot of games throughout my whole entire life. The first open world game that I ever played growing up was Ocarina of Time when Ocarina of Time came out. And I always spent hundreds of hours through my whole entire childhood from probably age 4 onwards or 5 onwards. I went ahead and played it almost every single day. And I would boot it up and never do any missions. I didn't know there was a plot to the game. Like, I knew there was story, obviously, but I didn't know what you were actually supposed to do in terms of missions or where you were supposed to go. I didn't follow it linearly. I just messed around in the open world and tried to explore as much of it as possible. So I'd spend hours on end just going around the game world and exploring. Even though there's a finite amount of space and you could definitely see everything, it always felt brand new to me each time, and I always wanted to make sure I saw everything. So I would essentially live in that world. And that's how I am with Skyrim 2, Fallout 4, no, Fallout 3. I never actually beat Fallout 3. I got super far, but I got so engrossed in the open world and finding everything there is to do that I never beat it. The only open world games that I actually brought myself to complete was Skyrim. I passed multiple runs of Skyrim after forever of just exploring and trying to see all there was in the world. I finally completed some runs of that. And we did that with this game growing up. With this game growing up, it was so fun to just run around and do stuff that we never actually wanted to beat it. And so we would go in and play the multiplayer versus sections with my siblings. I had 3 siblings growing up. And we would do that. Then we would go ahead and I would go into the main game and just kind of play the characters, explore the areas that I had available to me. And I would only make enough progress to get a little bit done and unlock a few areas, but I never actually went super far in the game. Until one day I realized I really want to see this game through and actually pass it. Probably in my teens. But I got this game when the Xbox came out. My dad bought me it, and it came with this game and Sega GT Racing 2002 or something like that on a double disc that had also a couple of game demos on it, or like game trailers on it. Let's save it. You know, we can't save from here. We gotta wait. So when we got that, we played the crap out of this game. But it wasn't until I was a teenager in high school, I believe, or like closer to high school. Might have been like 8th, 9th grade where I told myself I actually want to sit down, no-life this game, and actually see it through to the end. And that's when I actually made progress and got a lot done. And I saw this game out. But then it got to a section of the game where I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say it made everything I did pointless, or feel pointless up until that point. So I kind of just gave up on progress in the story and told myself I was just going to go back to having fun in the game and kind of rely less on creating this narrative and rely more on my own experience throughout the game. So me and games have a love-hate relationship. I love games, but I hate completing them. Did I see what I thought I saw? No, I see anything. Thought I saw a graffiti something. But yeah. So that's pretty much the bulk of it, in which that's why I like survival games a lot, and why I can't really do RPGs. I love RPG games, like turn-based RPGs are where I kind of fall off in the fact of I love turn-based RPGs, but it takes a lot to get me into them. So like the Shin Megami Tensei game series I love, but it takes a lot to get me to actually invest time and energy into them. So a lot of the time they're super linear, and when a game becomes super duper linear, it needs to be a story-driven game with options and stuff for me to care. Because once a game starts getting way too linear, I fall off because there's so much extra stuff that has to draw me in, because if you're not able to explore the world, then a lot of the times I fall off in a video game. So I need a game to be open world or have a lot of base mechanics in order for me to fall in love with them. Like Animal Crossing survival games, like crafting games and resource management games are my favorite genre, more than a lot of other genres, because of the fact that they're never ending in the sense of survival is your end goal. So if you can survive for 300 days in that game, then you can survive for 300 days. Don't Starve was an amazing game when it first came out, and I finally got around to playing it because there was so much you could do in that game, so much to explore, so much extra stuff to unlock, craft, and all this other stuff. And it was very nuanced because you didn't have... I could have sworn I graffitied this stuff. Apparently I didn't. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff and a lot of nuance to that game when it first came out. And then when they had Don't Starve together, I played that a lot with one of my friends. And the fact that that game was about surviving as many days as you could made it amazing to me, because there was so much you can just get away with in losing hours of your life to that game. And it was never felt wasted. I always felt for every time that I died in that game and lost my run, I always still felt like it was a well-fared attempt within surviving as long as possible. And I never sat there and wanted to completely get rid of my progress, because it's like, okay, here's a good example, Hades. Hades is a really popular roguelite, and I played the crap out of Hades, but I never actually beat it. And one of these days I keep telling myself I want to actually commit some time to playing that game. And with Hades 2 around the corner, because it did release, but not as a full release yet, I don't believe. I've always told myself I wanted to play Hades and beat it. But you're never super upset when you die in Hades, or at least I'm not, because I know I can always attempt another run, and every single time you die, it creates that loop of being able to go back, upgrade your stuff, talk to people, advance the story, and so it rewards you for getting further, but it also rewards you for going back after. I love Poison. You're one of my favorite guys in this game. See, we can dance too. We can dance too. But enough ranting and raving. Just know that if you see me play a game, it's more than likely an open world, or it has open world elements. It's rare that a game can be super linear and still drive me to completing it. One day I played Shadows of the Colossus, and I almost 100%ed it, but it got glitched out and stopped working on me, so I never actually completed it, because it just stopped working after a certain point in the game, because the game was so graphically intensive that it couldn't, the system I was playing it on couldn't handle it. Because let's just say it wasn't a disc copy. It was a digital copy, so it couldn't be played past that point. And the file was corrupted. So I just gave up after a while, after probably like, I don't know, Titan 11, maybe? But that game was super linear. It still had essentially an open world to an extent, but that was super linear. But the gameplay loop of boss rushes and how every single one was different and to a massive scale was beautifully done, and it drew me in. Whoa! I gotta refine my voice. I gotta do like more than that. Okay, mister. I forgot we can go up there. Alright, how do they go up there? They went this way, right? They don't care how I got up there, only that I got up there. Oh, we're gonna die if we fall. Alright, we gotta go here. Jump off. Oh yeah, it's just over here. Oh, cassette. Perfect. Come on, Poison Jam. Let's go. But the more I think about it, there's a lot of games from my childhood that I did go back and beat after never beating them, and I was so thankful that I actually did, because playing them again made me realize that you can beat a game. It doesn't automatically take away from your experience just to beat it. It just means that now you have another opportunity to play it in the future. Just like how watching your favorite movie, just because you watched your favorite movie and it finished doesn't mean that it's magically no longer your favorite movie. Or it's not like you can't just rewatch it again. I showed a friend the movie Waiting one day because he said he'd never seen it, and I explained that it's one of my favorite Ryan Reynolds movies of all time. And when I showed it to him, he loved the movie a lot. And at the end of the day, it didn't take away from my experience of loving the movie, because straight after the next day, I watched the movie again because it was that amazing. And I forgot how just hilarious it was. So I went back and rewatched it the next night, and I still laughed the same that I did the first time I watched it, that I did the night that I showed him and the night after. So if you truly love something, nothing can take away from your enjoyment of that property, as long as you keep that amazement in your mind for your, and don't lose sight of your goal at the end of the day, which is just to enjoy what you enjoy and don't let anybody sway your opinions.
You are trying to muscle me around, huh? Someone don't really want to see is coming. Gotta go.
Okay. They're just gonna bounce on me? Yeah, like another perfect example. My sister growing up had consoles.
Yo, kid.
Yes! My favorite character. One of my favorite characters in the entire game. I love playing as him just because he's ridiculous. He's a whole walking stereotype. I love it. Not that he's a walking stereotype, but just... You get it. You get it, and if you don't, I'm sorry. But yes, I love him for the fact that he's just hilarious to me. He somehow can rollerblade with massive, like, size 18 rollerblades that are god-awfully thick, and while never dropping the boombox and wearing a, like, 200-pound chain. It's hilarious.
Kid.
Yo, kid, what's this? Who's been spraying these ugly tags on my turf? Huh? I'm guessing it was you. It's on. If you lose, you're gonna be answering to me from now on, punk. You think you can do this too? Let's see.
Yeah, like my sister growing up had a Bratz game where you like had to dance and do like DDR type stuff and create music and go to the end concert and beat it. And she never could beat it growing up, so she wanted me to unlock everything for her. So I sat in her room for like 2 days in a row, just 100% completing the game with her. And while she watched, and I loved the crap out of the game. And I actually grew to like that experience, even though I was forced to do it. I wouldn't say forced, but even though I did it against my wishes of wanting to, I grew a very big fondness for that game. No. Yes. Woo! Woo!
Who's the man?
Okay, sir. Okay, yo. Wigan James is gonna come back like nothing happened.
Yo, kid.
Hey,
They're the ones who messed up the bus terminal. Huh? Sorry for doubting you. No hard feelings, right? We gonna be a team from now on.
Combo has joined you. Yes, I love that they called him Combo,
HQ to all squads.
because I'm pretty sure his actual trick meter is all the way up.
Units in the area, please investigate. Repeat.
Could do with some more coffee, but we'll give it a second.
Yo, kid.
Yo, kid. What's another of those cops that been busting people like some nobody's business? Well, I'm gonna bounce over to the garage. If you're gonna stick around to take them on, watch out for the crazy captain.
It's the first time we meet the captain? Okay. Yep.
Why is it so hard for you to catch a few little punks? Hurry up and arrest them!
Hey, you little punk! Don't let that kid get away!
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go. Hoppa. Actually, let's double back. Let's double back. We gotta complete him. Yeah.
Don't let that kid get away!
Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. Nope, 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 nope. Go on this side. We gotta take these guys out. Oh. People say one of the hardest things to do in streaming is stream to nobody. But I find it therapeutic because streaming gives me the ability to kind of get my thoughts out on paper without constantly being stuck in my mind overthinking every situation and every little detail of life. Can you get away from me with that big giant? You know what that is? For any of you who's played what was it? Call of Duty Vanguard. That's the rat.
This is gonna hurt.
I think it was called the starting pistol. You got wrecked. You got wrecked. That was easy. I think that's everyone. Think that's everyone? Yep. Oh, my back. Gotta get better with the voices. I keep using the same ones.
Station feared and revered by both man and beast. Jet Set Radio, citizens of the underworld. This is your king speaking. Stop what you're doing and listen up. Seems that Poison Jam's graffiti contains a lethal poison, makes people laugh themselves to death. They followed up their performance at Shibuya Terminal with encores at Chuo Street and in Rikaku Dai Heights. Those Poison Jam punks got as much attitude as they
I love Rikaku Dai Heights.
And Poison Jam has been heating up the streets with their rivalry with the queens of 99th Street. Rep
Yes.
99. These ladies hate seafood with a passion and fight with those fish-faced fools. Poison Jam, like cats and dogs. If you can find them out there in the streets, they might slip you some information. And then there's Hayashi.
Hayashi.
The Rikaku Police Force's own personal version of hell on earth. I mean, even his own partners are because when he loses it, there ain't no telling who to shoot at. I mean, he's crazy. Check this out. Just the other day, he freaked out and trashed a patrol car.
This game's a whole anime. I love it.
Why, you may ask? Because one of his subordinates went to buy him his favorite mint candy and came back with coffee flavor instead. Stop with this fool.
I can't wait. Yeah, see? Everybody has their thing. Beats his cornering, which is really good skill. I hate that his combos cornering is terrible. But his stamina and his G stamina is crazy. And his graffiti is on par with Yo-Yo's, which Yo-Yo has the most graffiti. But he's on par with being decent at graffitiing.
What up, kid?
So when he starts going, it's basically you want to only use him for trick stuff. So anything that involves tricking, he's your guy.
All right, Kia. Hey, Kia. Kia.
Kia.
Kia.
Kia.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Kia.
You gotta do it. Yep. Nope. They give us the option to finally go here. We're doing it. You can't tell us we could go to Rikaku Dai Heights and not gonna let me go there.
Dai Heights, an abandoned hill at times. Poison Jam's always around. Hurry and graffiti is with the smackdown on Poison Jam.
We probably forgot like maybe 4 or 5 over there. Yeah. Let's go. We're cleaning up nicely. Okay, we're cleaning up slowly.
Boys just been getting out of hand after
We're not gonna leave them like that, are you? Okay, mister. We understand your disc game's 3 Dog from Galaxy News Radio, but we got some work to do here. He's gonna flip off the top and back it up. We're gonna let go and go here. Oh, I missed it. Oh, we got him. We got him going backwards.
Yeah. 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 All right. All right. Hey. All right.
Yeah, his cornering's terrible. Oh yeah, I forgot we can do this.
Yeah.
You can press Y to go back.
Yeah.
There's so much interludes. You learn later, basically, that this area connects to a few other areas. Because you get to go through there.
You gotta do something else first before moving on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to speak a thank you for the info. Where do we gotta go? Where do we gotta go? Here. Slow it down, slow it down. A little bit more speed. Exit. Go down here, go down here, go down here. That's the one I want to take, right? That's the one I want to take, right? Yep. Oh, I missed it. I want to take this one all the way down. So we want to take this one.
Yeah. All right.
No, I don't want to go this way. Fine, we'll go over this one. This one.
Yeah.
No? Which one actually leads back there? This one?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah. All right.
310 off that isn't bad. Even though we need to do the graffiti and that's it. Yeah, where is it? There's an upper sub level that I'm missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a sub level I'm missing. Wait, no, I'm on the sub level. I'm on the bottom level. There's a what do we call that? A upper layer that I need to go to. I love this song. It's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
You're carrying yourself so well. Feeling all the problems from that. I think I'm emotional. And I'm going to take one. I take another glance at you. Give another chance to and I would have to dance with you. And with my broken eyes, I see myself in heaven's sky. Hello, Allison, I wanna hold your hand, have a dance, and I hope you coming in, cause I know the girl in aisle 10. Allison, I wanna hold your hand, have a 10, make glad and I saw you coming in, and I go to the girl in aisle 10. Okay, the amount of times I bumped this whole entire soundtrack was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, certain. Okay, we gotta change the song. That's the main song for here.
Yeah.
Now that I unlock some more music.
Yeah. 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 Hey.
You talking to me? Yes. Pick character. Pick music. Change background music. Which one's this one? I don't remember the names, but I remember the music for the most part. This one's really good. This one's really good. Oh, this is one of the ones I usually have. Aisle 10 is one I usually have bumping in here too. Grace and Glory is a good one too. Dang it, this whole entire soundtrack bumps. Yep, this is one I always have in here. Yep, this is my song. That's my song.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Hey.
It gets crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, crank up the volume and wake up the neighbors. Are you hearing this or what? Is your heart pounding with the beat? Am I getting through to you? Yeah.
Like old times. Now I'll start the melody on the organ.
The only for the goodie. Poppycock. The soundtrack. Chuo Street, there you go. I know the terminal went there.
This is Chuo Street, the heart of Tokyo's entertainment district. Now get out there, bury poison gems, nasty graffiti and paint.
Alright.
HQ to all squads. Again,
I can never not stress enough that this game is my childhood. And a lot of my teenage years. One day. This game's not included in that catalog, but... Oh, let's save the game just in case it freezes on us. We're just gonna save it in a new slot. But yeah, one day my dad, we were at Best Buy, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Best Buy. And I was playing, because that's when they had the display cases with the video games. And I was playing the PS2, and I was playing Ratchet and Clank. And I didn't know what I was doing in the game, but I loved it. Okay, you're bringing out the tanks now? Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll pause it there. I'm gonna grab some coffee, but before that, let me finish off my rant a bit. But, so we were in Best Buy. I went ahead and was playing Ratchet and Clank 1 on the PS2, because that was when the PS2 roughly first came out and the Xbox came out. So my dad was debating which one to get me for Christmas. And so I told him, when we were looking at the catalog, they used to have, I don't know if they still do, the magazines that they would give you that show what was in store and what was hot items. And he said, what did you want? And I said, well, I was playing the PS2 in there, and the PS2 had this game called Ratchet and Clank, which I really love, and I want to actually be able to play it and pass it. So I'd love to get the PS2. And he said, why would you do that? When right here, I was talking to the guy, and it shows right here, if you get the Xbox instead, the Xbox comes with a disc that has games on it already. So why would you get the PS2? If you get the Xbox, you can go ahead and get more games straight off rip, because you'll be able to get the game that it comes with and then whatever other games we get for it. So I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, but it doesn't have Ratchet and Clank. And then he said, okay, well, you can either get the PS2 with no games, and then the only game you'll get with it is Ratchet and Clank, or you could get the Xbox, you can get the game that comes with it and another game or two. And I said, well, if at that point you make some sense, the Xbox comes with the game, so even if you don't get me any games, I still have that one game it comes with. So I guess it's more beneficial to get the Xbox because it comes with games already. And then since then, I've always been an Xbox guy. It was literally that toss-up of me wanting Ratchet and Clank, but my dad wanted to save money. Well, not in the console, but in general save money on picking up games by buying me a console that came with more games. So he convinced me to get the Xbox instead, and then that's how I discovered this game, because the games that he was talking about that came with the system was this. And this has become one of my favorite games of all time, and I constantly reference back to this game. I constantly say it's one of the best Sega properties, because I don't really care for Sonic or anything like that, so this is what I remember as Sega properties that were fond for me in my childhood. And this game will forever be one that the soundtrack, the video game, the gameplay, everything will stick with me till I have children in the future potentially, and then I show them this and show them the magic that these old Sega properties had and the staying power that these characters have in the gaming genre world. Not a lot of people may remember them, but if this game never gets re-released, I can still go back and know that the original holds up. So, thank you for listening to my rant. I shall go make some coffee, and I'll come back in a sec. Welcome back. Excuse me. We're back. Oh, I have to do one thing. I have a whiteboard on my mini fridge for accountability. So I always track stuff that I do throughout the day, like how many cups of coffee I have I had. There you go. That's English. And things of that nature. So I like tracking all those metrics. Just in case I'm super tired and I'm just like, want another cup of coffee, but I look at it and say, okay, I already have 1.5 cups of coffee, so I'm not going to overdo it. Things like that. This would be my 3rd cup of coffee today. And they're pretty decent sized cups, maybe like 16 to 18 ounces. So I gotta take it slow. But there we go. Thank you for living out my childhood in the form of a sex problem. It's not Sonic. Or again, I haven't really ever been a Sonic person. Except for the 2D ones. The only game I've ever played is Sonic Advance or the Game Boy Advance. That's the only one I actually gave a good enough effort and a good enough try. And I really liked it. But they always felt kind of like, I wouldn't say samey, but they felt like, when it came to those styles of 2D games, I've always been more of a Kirby fan. When it came to like the style of like, I don't know how to explain it. The style of Sonic games were more fast-paced, scrollers, get from point A to B, past the level, go clear sections. Those types, I've always been a Kirby fan. And so I can definitely say that Kirby is my favorite out of those classic style of stage completion. Oh, I was right to save it. We're gonna have to restart it again. Give me 1 second. All right. It's very simple to restart it, but we want to keep the illusion. I love how it says Dolby Digital, but it's on the original Xbox that this came out. So for what it was at the time, the Dolby software wasn't the best in the world. Well, it was the best at the time, but compared to today's standards, it's nothing. They have Dolby 7.1 and I think further audio. Oh, that's a little loud right now. I think Dolby outdid themselves in 7.1 audio and higher, but also they have outdone themselves further with... Oh no, we'd be in combo. There's no hands down with combo. And they also outdone themselves with Dolby Atmos and very good spatial positioning audio. The only thing that I can say that I feel that needs to be different is I need HD to become standard, and then nothing is on HD. Even conversions are HD. It's weird to see. Oh, it glitched out and took away the tanks because I haven't gone there yet. So unless I go up the ramp, it's not going to spawn the tanks. Perfect. I'm glad I saved it before the rant.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird that 720 is considered HD on certain things when 1080p is standard on all devices, and technically how I feel it should be, and I don't know what's the metric to say that this needs to be the case. Or, like, what am I trying to say? I don't know why it still exists that we need items to be able to go to 480p or lower. It's something that I definitely wanted to do research in, and I still haven't taken the time to research it. Even phones nowadays still come at 720p standard. A lot of lower end budget devices. The Switch initially comes with a 720p screen on handheld mode. And I just don't know if it's the pixel density issue. That 720p still looks nice when on a screen that small, so they don't have any reason to upgrade. But I feel that with 1080p being the standard on a lot of systems, even TVs nowadays, there shouldn't be lower than 1080p. As well as there should only be devices produced in that level of quality, and lower shouldn't be something that we have access to. I understand the argument that certain devices don't need that. Like, if you have a flip phone, you don't really need a flip phone, an old prepaid flip phone, to have a 1080p screen. But in the same regard, we have the Samsung Fold, not the Fold, the Samsung Flip, which has an amazing screen and amazing quality. So it's possible for it to be a clamshell design that still has decent quality. My phone right now is a Samsung phone, mainline, the Samsung cell phone that's very budget. It's an A03S, I believe it's called. And I hate it. It's super slow and it barely runs. Excuse me. But to have a higher end Samsung Galaxy Tab 9 Plus, I have no need for an actual phone with high requirements because I rarely ever touch my phone. I would just carry my tablet over with me and main my tablet as my travel device. My phone's just really good for calling people and keeping in touch with the data, so like looking stuff up and things of that nature. I can't really do on the tablet if there's no data, so I keep it for those purposes. I have to find a way over there soon. But I understand people with like really good. Oh, it's gonna cue the tanks. Cue the tanks. No tanks. I think we can lift it out. Perfect. I know people with really good phones and really high-end expensive devices, and I understand that for them, they don't see the necessity of carrying around a tablet or a laptop or anything like that because they have such a good phone. So the argument can be made for both, in that if I grabbed an amazing phone, who's to say I would even find myself bringing my tablet everywhere 24/7 anyway? But I'm just so conditioned to having the bigger screen of the tablet. Like right now, my tablet's being used as a second monitor for my stream chat. So I have my tablet off to my right. I have two warm lights over to the left and right of me. I have my webcam, 4K webcam that has the ability to, it has basically like a ring light around it built in that's at max brightness. And so I have two warm lights, a cool light in front, white light in front of me off of the webcam. Then I have my tablet off to the right, vertically on the table. Excuse me, displaying the stream manager. Oh. Oh. So I don't think I'd be able to comfortably use my phone as a stream manager. So I have this as an instance of having the tablet coming in clutch. And honestly, there's situations in which my tablet's better than a lot of my devices, let alone my phone. There's certain times I can say that I'd use my tablet over my laptop. And my tablet can even do gamepad. Whereas my laptop sometimes struggles with gamepad. I can use it on my tablet perfectly fine. And again, that's still a budget Samsung Galaxy Tab 9 Plus. So it's not even a high-end, expensive. I think I paid $230 for it at the end of it all. And it can outperform a lot of my other devices, including my laptop. That's crazy to think about. But that even further vies for the likelihood of me needing to upgrade my laptop soon to a desktop. I don't want to ever completely get rid of this laptop because it's me and this laptop have memories, and I've had it for years, so I never want to get rid of it. If it completely keeps the bed on me, then I'll probably try to get it fixed. But I at least want to back up all the files on it so I have it for years to come, and I can put it on whatever new device I get. So I always want this as my backup device.
Alright.
Main thing I gotta fix on it is the battery. It has no ability. Can you stop? I'm in a stun lock. I'm stun locked. I can't see. There you go. I forgot you could rotate the camera by locking in.
Hey, you little punk!
Alright.
Yeah, I constantly have to have my laptop plugged in 24/7 because the battery is damaged. And so the laptop itself can't hold a charge, so I'd love to get that fixed. So I can actually use it off of the auxiliary power. But it only overclocks it when it's in plugged in mode anyways, so it's kind of redundant to get the battery fixed, so I haven't. But forever, the speakers were blown out and never worked, and then so I got a discount when I bought it off of a friend because the speakers were blown out. But then years later, and more recently, I think it was sometime last year, I was at a friend's house, and magically his son started messing around with a bunch, his 3-year-old at the time, started messing around with the laptop and clicking a bunch of settings and doing weird stuff, and just like messing with it when I didn't want him to. And out of nowhere, the speakers just started working. So apparently what happened was it was muted on the software. Like, it was 100% glitched and not working. Like, I'm not gonna say that I got lucky and got a discount on it, and lie, essentially. But it was 100% not working. And the thing that fixed it was basically damaged on the software side of things. And when the software side of it got randomly fixed, it started making it work again. I don't know, it's weird. It was almost as if it was muted and disconnected in the software and hardware side of things, so eventually it worked itself out in reconnecting and fixing it. I don't know, it just randomly fixed itself one day. I can't explain why because I still don't understand what was wrong with it in the first place. But after like maybe 6 years of it never working, it just randomly decided to work. And it took a 3-year-old banging on the laptop in order for it to randomly work again. Where is he?
Hey, you little punk!
Pop is shit. Right, the mic. Side. You know, hip-hop is shit. Oh wait, I just realized I'm cussing. I'm trying to cuss less, but it's the music. Oh well. My stream's not much for child consumption anyways.
Yeah.
I am gonna get ya!
Yeah. Perfect.
All right.
Let's go to the ones up top first. Those ones are gonna be a little bit annoying.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
We can almost do a race. I want to get better with everybody's race for the cutscenes.
Yeah. All right.
But I remember there's this character and one other character that I spent the majority of my gameplay as. There's a dude that I call Bug Dude. I've always just called him Bug Dude. That's just plain poppycock.
Yeah.
You know I can glitch it out so I can get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I can do it, but I guess not. I swear I did it before. The heel, one side, torso. There you go. Oh, I never finished my rant. There you go. So yeah, after getting the Xbox, one day my dad came home. This was like, I don't know how long into me owning the Xbox, probably maybe a year or so, year and some change maybe. But he randomly told me, hey, I had a friend who was getting rid of a bunch of Xbox games and he wanted to know if you wanted it. And I was like, hell yeah, why would I not want that? And he said, okay, I figured, so I went and grabbed them for you. And he had a black trash bag filled to the brim with Xbox games, just in box and everything. And he had probably like maybe 100 games or more. And I don't know still to this day where like what friend it was, but we had a friend that owned a video game store at the time, and then they switched it up and stopped it being a video game store. They ended up turning it into a few different other stores and closed down the gaming side of it. So I think it might have been from them. But they gave us a trash bag filled to the brim with games, and I looked through them, and they were all amazing games. So at the time, at the end of the lifespan of me owning an Xbox and the Xbox 360 coming out and then stopping the production of games for the original Xbox, I've had almost a little over 200 games. I one day got bored and went on the Wikipedia for every single game they released for the console and mapped it out, and I had over 200 games. So I've owned almost every single game that came out for the original Xbox during the lifespan of the Xbox. That's why I'm a big proponent for being able to speak on the console's legacy, is because I've owned and played almost every single game that's dropped for it. And hidden gems that I got out of that were Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1. Was a game that came in there that I randomly just didn't even know about until I played it, and it was amazing. Let's see what other games we got out of there. Voodoo Vince might have been one. I'm not too sure. No, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy was one of them. That game's amazing. Other hidden gems out of that collection: Simpsons Hit and Run, Fable. Magic the Gathering, Battlegrounds.
All right. Hey.
I can't remember for the life of me the other games and titles.
Go away!
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey.
Alright, we're gonna... Oh! Why did I not realize this was here?
Hey. Kia. Uh-huh. Kia. Kia. Yeah. Hey. Kia. Hey. Kia.
Where? I'm missing something? Isn't it? Let's get it started. Alright. I think we're missing one. Well, I know we're missing one because we haven't passed this area. But I think we're missing one up here. Could be wrong. Like this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that, like that, like this, like that, like that,
Right. Uh-huh.
Thank you. Yes. Right on.
Kia. Yeah. Hey. Uh-huh.
Oh, that was it.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Looks like those little beast dudes have arrived.
The bane of my existence. They come up so often. Here, let me make sure the mic is centered. I touch the mic way too often. But I adjust where I'm sitting pretty often. Especially when I have a controller in my hand. There's something about having a controller in your hand that just makes me want to get comfy.
All right.
And you know what they say. I don't know. I'll think of an analogy that makes sense in this regard. Don't be ashamed to feel ashamed.
Uh-huh.
Nope, that's not it. There's something, there's an idiom that works here, or an analogy.
I don't like it. Not at all.
Okay.
All right.
I have to go through that entire track here.
All right. Hey.
Get on the street!
Cornering is so terrible.
All right.
I have to corner straight out the jump or I don't get it. I need to go upstairs somehow. I need to find a way to go upstairs.
Yeah.
I love this song too. I really can't sit here and just throw on the soundtrack and just listen to it unapologetically. See, there you go. I can use the words. I can use the words effectively, but I can't use the actual idioms and remember them.
Yeah.
Is it idioms?
All right.
See, I can't even. Oh well. Analogies, there you go. That's what I'm thinking of. I can't think of proper analogies. Okay, so I have to get a straight off rip from the back side. So there, so I have to go straight from the beginning and go around. Hold on, let me see if I can find the exit back to the beginning of the game. Or if it just straight locks me out because of the drop. Yeah, it just straight locks me out because of that drop. So I need to go to the left before that drop. Because there's no entrance. Perfect. I'm going to take the long way. Alright. The acceleration is terrible. But thank you to everyone who decided to stick around. I know I can be very rant-oriented, but as I stated before, I kind of like the therapeutic nature of being able to get my thoughts and ideas out versus keeping them locked away when streaming allows you a platform to be able to have conversations.
All right.
Because I'm one big person that vies for transparency. So I like being honest / causing people to also be honest. In the sense that usually when you're honest and nice, people reciprocate that same energy of like, granted there are those people that like, I wouldn't say like, who are, have a disposition for just lying. It's second nature to them. I'm gonna go save the game. I don't want it to freeze on me. It's already slowing down a bit because of the amount of things. Is it over here? Went there, came here. It should be over. Oh, should be over there. Save. 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 Perfect. Oh, there it is. Oh. Excuse me. Trying to think, how do I even attempt to go that direction? Yeah, I guess you can contribute a lot of my gameplay to almost like just chatting, but with gameplay in the background. Like, gaming is always just going to be a backdrop for having meaningful conversations. That's what I like doing. I'm not one that's big for small talk. I love having meaningful conversations regardless of what it's about. It keeps all parties engaged when you just decide to have talks about nothing.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Oh, look who.
Excuse you!
How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I can't figure it out.
Excuse you!
Oh, get out of my way. Oh, look who. Oh, jeez, my God. All right.
That was easy. I didn't expect that. Alright, so then we just go the base way around and then get back to the terminal. So we just have to go around the regular way. Except let's save it one more time just in case.
Yeah.
Whoa, sir. You just dude almost smacked me with a car. He might have to get a size 18 through his windshield. He does unrealistically big skates. He's overcompensated for something. I just don't know what it is.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Please. Yep. Got that. One more and it's that way, so we need to... Do we mess up opportunity to get it? No, it's in the middle. Wait, no, yes we did. It was up here somewhere? We have to go all the way back for it? Oh, that's... This way is that way. This way's pointed that way. Yep, we have to go all the way back for it. Wow. After all that time, we're going back around.
Yeah. All right.
Well, good thing we have a rocket boost. For some random reason. They don't ever really explain why that's a thing. But again. Oh my god, one game I really would love to play is Tony Hawk's American Wasteland.
All right.
That game is that game. People always talk about the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series and all this other stuff. My favorite game of all time in the Tony Hawk's franchise growing up was Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. The amount of times I played that game from start to finish was crazy. The amount of times I beat the game and played it after I finished it was crazy too. When you get the completed skate park with all of the secret stuff in it, plus the fact that the game found a way on very, very, very old generation consoles, it found a way to make it seamless to where there was basically no loading screens. You could just go area to area. That was wild. That was wild of a concept at the time.
Yeah.
Now you got the PS5 where no loading screens. It just comes out of box. That's what you expect with the console. That is crazy considering that you just expect that now. And what is that? Let's see. Xbox Series. Let's see. Let's go PS5 to PS4. PS4 to PS3, PS3 to PS2. So we're like 3 to maybe 4 console generations removed. And they figured out how to seemingly do a version of no loading screens back for that game. Way back in 2004? 5 maybe? That's crazy to think about. That they found a way to make the illusion of no loading screens in a video game back then. when they went ahead and had
Right. Yeah.
released it on the Xbox and PS2
Yeah.
in an era where that wasn't even a fathomable thing to happen. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Allison, I wanna hold your hand. I've been so you coming in. Going through the girl in aisle 10. Allison, I wanna hold your hand. I haven't been the same man since I saw you.
Oh, nope, my phone. So then where is it? Where is it? It says it's back there.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm confused.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a section here that I can go to that isn't one of those sections. Oh, nope, I didn't go.
Hello, Allison, I wanna hold your hand. I haven't been the same man since I saw you coming in.
Damn it. Alright, we'll come back in a sec. I have to use the bathroom. This coffee's running through me. So thank you for sticking with me. Hopefully we can come back and finally find this collectible, because I have zero idea where it even is attempting to go.
You came in here again.
Hello. So, I don't know where this collectible is. I just came back from the bathroom and I am lost. It says it's right up next to us, like up there or something.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's the tower that way? Can I get back this way? Oh, I didn't jump again. Oh. I counted as a sloped surface. See? He smacks his ankles and then he can't jump. He can definitely make that. One more. Yep. Alright, it says it's here. Zoop-bop, zoop-wop. Zoop-bop, doop-bop, doop-wop, doop-bop. Doop-bop, doop-wop, doop-bop, doop-bop. Only but a goodie. Zoop-bop, doop-bop, doop-wop, doop-bop, 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 doop-bop.
Hey.
Oh, contain puppy cork. Oh, it froze. Good thing we saved it. Good thing we kept saving it. 1 sec. You didn't see that. You didn't see me click a button that said reset. We'll just brush past that point. We never saw it. It never happened. It never happened. I love this game so much. But I can definitely say, even in the original, it wasn't as all there. Oh, it's so loud when you're first starting. So loud. So loud. Until it recognizes your save in the settings.
What up, kid? Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Oh. I deserve that.
All right.
I'll take it. Then we gotta go all the way around. Speeding through it. Although there's a lot of stuff that we can get done, we're collectible whores. I ain't going to record it. If I'm going to play, this is for anyone who plays a game back that they've played when they were younger. I feel that in my adult mindset, since I'm more comprehend stuff than I did when I was a kid, it only makes sense to 100% complete these games when you play them back, or at least attempt to get the closest to 100% completing them. If it's collectible purposes stuff, then yes. Because if I would have never been able to complete it 100% as a kid, what's stopping me from doing it as an adult? So it's just a light challenge that I like to put for myself when playing games like this back, or even just doing certain things like Voodoo Vince. Amazing game, love it. Microsoft Studios original. One of my favorite games. Probably, I would hands down probably say it is my favorite mascot platformer of all time, and wish it got more games it became an actual thing. But it never did. It never took off as much as I would have liked it to. And when I first started trying to stream years back, it was a game that I played completely all the way through, 100% completed it on stream. But at that time, I didn't know how to save stream VODs. So I did the whole entire playthrough, and it got lost to time. But that's a game that every now and again, I'll just go back and 100% it. So I'm never shying away from playing those types of games. Ones that I can consider games that years to come I will always have a fondness for and a fond memory of. I won't ever shy away from playing. And when I do, I like 100% completing them because it just adds another layer of complexity to the game. And if you played it 1,000 times, then it just helps make it fresh. Like I had a female friend who, a while back, she decided to, it's probably like maybe at this point 2 years ago. Yeah, I think like 2 years ago at this point, she decided to play Spider-Man 1 for the PS4 back. And she said, well, I already 100% completed it once, but I figured if I'm playing it again, I might as well 100% complete it again. So she went through the entire game and grinded out her whole playthrough and 100% completed it. And she was happy as a result of doing so. Because she also has the mindset of me of like, if you're going to take the time to play it, why wouldn't you? If it's as simple as just doing so, then why not? When it becomes a case of like trophies and things like that, that's where it becomes a little bit of a mixed bag. Let's see. Yeah, my only assumption is that it's the tower. My only assumption is it's something to do with the tower. I have no idea. Oh well. We'll eventually come back and hopefully be able to grab it. Oh, and recently I've been playing a lot more Minecraft because the same friend I just mentioned, her son, and I are real close and we play a lot of video games together. And so he wanted one day to start a Minecraft server with me. So I've been playing, intermittently playing a lot of Minecraft with him, and I haven't played Minecraft in a crazy amount of updates. So a lot of the game is new to me as well. So it's fun kind of going through it with him and learning everything as it goes. Like learning the new combat systems and learning what a lot of the new crafting bench adjacent items do. Like the loom or the stone grinders and things like that I haven't ever used. So it's nice to see them in the game instead of just being things that were at one point just mods. Although my dream was always to play a modded Minecraft server, but I don't have any friends that like playing on PC. So I had one friend that I convinced to get into PC gaming. Well, I have one friend who plays PC, let me not put it like that, but he doesn't really play Minecraft or anything like that. He's more of a strategy game kind of guy, like Dark Souls, Magic the Gathering, other stuff like MOBAs. He's more of that style player, like games to give you a challenge. So I had tried to convince a friend to play Minecraft on PC with me, but he said he didn't. He bought a gaming PC and everything, but he said, I don't feel like playing games on PC. I just don't want to. I'm more of a console gamer guy. And then I told him, why did you buy a laptop? He said, because I wanted to use it for my Oculus so I can, well, what is it called now? The MetaQuest. He bought it VR ready so he can hook it up to his MetaQuest to be able to put different games on his MetaQuest that aren't on there initially. So he would be able to use the Steam library for that. So it was pointless in my opinion, but to each their own. So I don't really have any friends nowadays that play PC gaming games. but I'm soon trying to fix that, and I'm trying to convince my friends, because I already got a few of my friends in the Magic the Gathering, and I never had anybody to play with for years, but now that I convinced them to get into it, we play almost weekly. We play a game or two of Magic, along with Yu-Gi-Oh! And other TCGs. So I finally have friends who play Magic. So then, in the same vein as PC gaming, I'm trying to convince my friends to get into PC gaming. But one of my friends doesn't like PC gaming. He only plays RuneScape. That's it. So every single time he boots up his laptop to play anything, it's RuneScape, old school RuneScape, and that's it. That's the only game he plays on PC. And I don't like that game, so we have a lot of disconnect in that regard. Whereas another friend I have would like to get a PC and things like that, but he more so wants to get a decent PC, not necessarily for crazy gaming purposes or anything. He mainly wants to do it for a better streaming setup, so he can have like an actual streaming setup and be able to have a better setup for his music recording studio, because he has a MacBook that's currently the backbone of his recording studio.
You want to get rid of us, don't you? Nothing in life is free. You gotta work for it. Beat us in this race and won't mess with you anymore.
Liars.
Whoa. Next thing you know, you will be all crying like a baby.
I already perfected this run. We went around there like 80 times. We already perfected the run.
All right. All right.
Oh, nope. Nope, we perfected this run. You ain't besting me.
All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you just did a front flip backwards. I don't know what that was about. I don't like their noises. Nope, I missed it. Missed it.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, when we eventually try to get some of our friends into streaming and or get them set up for PC, because I'm the one doing all the research and learning everything. So they want me to be their guide into trying to get into everything and figuring it out. So I'm glad to be that for them. And they can vicariously live out their tech dreams through me.
All right. All right.
So when we get them to that point, I would love to be able to get them into some games and be able to finally have friends to play PC games with. Because there's a lot of stuff like Lethal Company I would love to play with people, but I have nobody to play it with. There's we gotta recover. Games like Lethal Company I would love to play with friends, but by the time that game is done and dead, I won't have them initially. Let's see, there's also, what is that game called? The one where you have all the people, they're chained together and you have to basically climb the tower, all chained together. It might be called just Chained Together. That game I really, really want to play, but I don't have any friends to play it with. So, most of my journey is single player games or online multiplayer games, but not with friends, because the times I'm online is when it's few and far between and slim pickings for my friends' library. And all my friends I met, even my best friend, my best female friend that I play games with, I met her through Call of Duty, and she mainly only plays action games and certain survival games. Those are the only things she plays. So it's a game-to-game basis on whether or not she's engrossed inside of the game. So to convince her to play something is very hard, and she's constantly busy. But she's somebody that I play games with, or used to play games with very often. So when me and her stopped playing a lot of stuff together, it limited my pool of people that I have to play games with, because everybody I know is on PS4 or PS5. And so that right there eliminates a lot of my... What do you call it? That right there eliminates a lot of my friends list of people to play with, since a lot of games aren't cross-platform, except for games like Call of Duty. So every now and again, my friends on PS5 will play Call of Duty together. But that's the only thing, because they don't play Fortnite. They're only Call of Duty players and look at Fortnite as just a complex kids game that they don't want to get into. Which I don't blame them. Again, the phrase, to each their own, applies here. But there's a lot of... Excuse me, sir. There's a lot of those games that I love playing that I would stream countless times over if I can just convince people to play them with me. Like heck, if I had the ability to do so, one of my favorite things to do in the past has always been playing Garry's Mod. I love Garry's Mod with a passion. And I also love, what is that game called? Left 4 Dead 2. Modded Left 4 Dead 2 is one of my favorite things to play as well. And still to this day, I get enjoyment out of playing modded Left 4 Dead 2. And so, if I didn't push forward, but okay. So if I had a way of doing that and playing those games with friends, I would, but... We're slowly working ourselves up to be able to create a massive Steam library. That's my end goal. Alright, let's go check out some of this new graffiti. My custom one's still one of the best ones, but I know from the past play sessions of this that there's some crazy graffitis in here. Like, my goal is I want to switch out the green and the yellow one. I want to switch out the super smalls. Hey, the pink one actually is one of my favorites. What's it called? Please leave it. Yeah, the small ones don't really come too often. Oh, that matches the first one. Flaming Afro hairballs. Pump out. Goldfish. We're going to keep goldfish. Large. We got... Oh my god. That one's actually wicked. Akai no Ana. Blaze. I don't remember seeing this one. Oh, actually went back. That one's crazy. I might keep that one for a while. I don't know if anything's going to beat that. It's like some ghost spirits flying through the air. That's dope. Hey, the Tokyo Trains one. I love this one. I always used to use this one. No. We're going to keep the space theme, well, the space adjacent one. I'm going to save the game just in case. You gotta subscribe to ABS. Always be saving. Alright, let's retire a combo for a bit. We're going to retire a combo.
Yeah.
I know exactly where to go.
Alright.
We conquered Doganzaka Hill.
Alright.
We conquered Shibuya Terminal. We conquered Chuyo Street.
Alright.
We conquered the beginning portions. of
Kia.
what is that called? Something Heights? Doganzaka Hill. Wakaku Dai Heights, there you go. And I forget the name.
Hey,
So now it's time.
hey. Yeah, Kia. Uh-huh. 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 Kia.
99th Street. 99th Street. Let's get this.
99th Street, the city's highest nightlife scene, centered around Benton Tower. Here, it's just one bloody showdown with nothing, because it's where the mafia kingpins keep their offices. And there's been some bad stuff going on ever since the mysterious powwow. And Rapid 99 seems to have made this their home. All right, my people, it's time to give 99th Street a new paint job.
Yep, let's go. Got a retire combo, so let's look for the thing straight off rip. This place is going to be filled with tanks right off bat.
99th Street. Squads nearby are ordered to investigate. Repeat.
Alright, loading the assets. Come on, let's go. Stop giving me slowdown. You know you love me. There we go.
Squadron commander to all personnel.
Nope, it's still getting a little bit of slowdown.
All personnel await instructions in the briefing room.
Well, before we weren't even able to play original Xbox, so we'll take what we can get. Yep. Poop me out right here, and it's around this. There's one around here. Yep, right. Nope. I don't like those water sound effects. Where is it? Forget all of you. There's one around here. Where is it? Around the corner?
Kia. Hey. Uh-huh. Kia.
Goldfish.
Kia.
3 fish
Kia.
ladies.
Kia.
Goldfish.
Hey, hey.
Oh yes, this one.
Uh-huh.
I finally get to see this one out in the field.
Uh-huh.
It's so good. I don't remember ever seeing that one, honestly. Like, I'm surprised. Nope, don't grind that or you're gonna instantly get thrusted out. Yeah, we're planning on making this a short stream tonight. I usually stream longer on Sundays, but we got a lot of equipment coming tomorrow, and we want to be able to work out the back end of setting everything up for now. So tonight's mainly just getting the stream in to get back into the swing of things and see if this was a viable strategy to stream a classic game. And it does work. Granted, the game itself is a little hit or miss in performance, but not counting performance sake and just counting the actual game itself working to stream. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, no. The amount of time I spend in this area trying to 100% complete this area the last time I played it. Wild. You gotta find the tanks. You gotta take out the tanks. Squadron commanders to all personnel.
If you get them in your sights, fire at will.
If you get them in your sights, fire at will. No slowdown. Stop with the slowdown. We got this. We're gonna just instantly fly through. Unless the slowdown hurts me too much.
Alright.
I can definitely feel it feeling sluggish. No. Don't grind that. One more? Two more? That one got taken care of, so there's one in the middle we're missing. One in the connector. Yep.
Target in sight.
You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna hit me. You would have thought. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Perfect. Now we gotta hit the ground units, right? No? Where is it? This is the vocal where you actually hang out, so I'm pretty sure it's here. Turn around. Three smalls, three super smalls. Right on. I don't like it. Right on. Right on. Yeah, that's the one thing. The mediums are probably one of the most overused ones. So having a good medium and a good small are the two ones that you really need to focus on, because you want to make sure that those ones look pretty, because you use them so much that if they don't look nice, then you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot, so to speak. I jumped too early. I jumped way too early. Alright. Let's go. Just feels good. Just feels good.
Alright.
That didn't... Go back around.
Yeah.
Right on. Oh. My motion sickness is kicking in. My motion sickness is kicking in. I'm a big gamer, but I get motion sick very easily, and all this whipping back and forth is getting me going.
Yeah.
All right. I had to use the bathroom one last time, so give me a moment. Let's see. Can we make it across to there? Actually, no, let's just fall down here.
Yeah. All right.
How did I play this and not get How did I play this and not get motion sick growing up in certain sections like this? We got everything around the circle, right? Yep. Yes.
Right.
Found it finally. Yes. I was so scared, and I said I wanted to change characters. We're gonna go with I want more cornering, so we're gonna go with beat. Yeah. When our cornering on point. Beat's one of my favorite characters to play at because he controls so well. He can actually just like, I don't know, just all around he controls so well. But the leader of the group is Corn, and backup is Gum.
Nice! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Just missed it. Oh.
Yeah! Yeah!
We got majority of, well, we got everyone here, right? Yep, so now it just leaves going this way. So let's round the circle.
Yeah! Yahoo! Yahoo! Nice!
Go alleyway. Oh no, it's on the roof of this alleyway. That's where it is.
Nice!
Where did I put the... It's over there.
Yahoo!
Keep forgetting this circle is bigger than I thought.
Yeah!
I'm gonna.
Alright. Thank you for sticking with me. We currently are good on playing this. My motion sickness is starting to kick in, so we got to take a break. And I did want to keep it a shorter stream today, so we got roughly almost 3 hours in, which I'm happy with considering my streams have been on the shorter side recently. Whereas we wanted to play the Viva Pinata today, we decided to take it old school and play one of the games from our childhood, Jet Set Radio Future, because I wanted to see if my console can play stuff on it if I'm streaming. And it does seem that the only time it struggles is when I'm recording stuff. That's the only time it struggles to do any type of footage. But when I'm streaming is when it actually has a relatively safe and good processing power and can do it. So we might have to do all of our older games, instead of recording them for now, we might have to do them in this format of streaming them and editing down the VODs. So stick with me for a second while we switch it up here. We're going to go with, well, we're going to go get the, oh, turn the volume down on there. Change back to here. Thank you for sticking with me. This is my section for green screen, for just chatting. I just don't have anything currently in the background because I haven't got that far in setting up this chat channel. If you give me a second, I could loop a video in the background. Let me see if I got that in me. Let me see. Media source? No. Display capture? No. What would it be? What would it be? I think it'd be video capture? No, video capture device would be the cameras and stuff. It'd be image. No, it wouldn't be image. Technically, it'd be display capture. Yeah, technically it'd be it would be window capture, and then I'd capture a specific window that had something playing, like a loop of a video or something. But we'll figure out all that stuff when we get the green screen in tomorrow. Definitely, if it comes tomorrow, I'll definitely set it up and stream a bit and or create some videos for YouTube and kind of work out how I'm going to edit that process. But we have work tomorrow, so I'm going to try to wake up as early in the afternoon as possible and get all that situated and set up. So down the pipeline, what we have is we have Jet Set Radio Future to work through playing and completing, but it's going to have to be intermittently put into stream based on how I feel that day, because my motion sickness is kind of kicking my butt right now for playing it. So I got to figure out a way that we can fix that. And then we have Viva Pinata, which I'm 100% going to play again next long stream. We've been intermittently playing episodes of Bilateral, and I've been loving the crap out of that game and want to play a lot more of that game. So other than that, we've been doing that on our shorter streams. We were playing Skate 1 on our shorter streams, but then I realized that Skate's a franchise I want to actually dedicate time into getting good at if I'm going to play it, and I don't have the time right now to dedicate more time into getting good at the controls. So a lot of the stream was taking longer because I couldn't grasp the concept of the controls. And so I thought to myself that in order to play that and maximize my amount of fun, I would have to sit there and grind out learning the mechanics. And I didn't have time for that in comparison to the other stuff I had to do to keep my streams up and running. So we got a lot of that figured out, and we got a lot of the back end figured out in the terms of the technical issues I was having. So we got it to where the stream has better quality currently. It has more staying power in the fact that we understand now what we want to achieve in our stream and what we want to have for the elements and everything in general. So thank you for sticking with me through all the complications in the past months that we've been trying this out since, I believe, December, January. Thank you for constantly giving me some feedback every now and again. Like, there's one person who was in our chat a lot during our Liza P stream, and they gave us a lot of feedback in terms of volume levels They gave us a lot of elements just back and forth, kind of keeping us posted on what was wrong, what was not wrong. And we need that level of feedback in order to keep the gameplay and everything at a good, moderate level in terms of volume, because right now we don't have an interface. So since I don't have an interface right now, a lot of that post stuff I can't fix on the spot. I have to do it on the software side of things. So I'm not aware a lot of the time how the sound levels are until I get to the editing process and I realize certain sounds are higher than others, and certain gameplays in the past I know I've recorded and uploaded the entire playthroughs of. I can tell that the audio side of things is messed up in the fact that the game audio is higher than the levels of the mic audio, and it causes the content to suffer as a result. So we fixed that end of things, but it's still harder to monitor it on a case-to-case basis depending on what games we play. So initially I just lowered the volumes, but don't know if in the long run, the grand scheme of things, anything's fixed until the final edit comes through and I start editing in DaVinci Resolve, which we took a bunch of courses from YouTube on DaVinci Resolve, and we know how to do a lot of stuff in there. So just a video, if you looked at my social medias last night, I posted an update video for my channel. And a video like that had green screens, it had backgrounds, it had all this stuff. And editing a video like that normally would take me probably like 5 hours, even though it was a very short, probably like almost 3-minute video. But since I've been practicing and learning a lot more stuff, I was able to cut that down in half, and I probably did maybe like 2 hours to 2.5 hours it took to make that video. And a lot of it was the implementing the background onto the green screen and putting me in this setting, but with the video playing in the background. So that was amazing that I finally got that fixed and figured out. And so that's something that we want to do in the future. Now that we have this all figured out, I want to be able to have channels dedicated to just, like, not channels, but like channels in terms of different scenes. On anybody who knows OBS, there's scenes, and the different scenes have different layouts. So I want to have one like this one right here dedicated to just me on my chatting, and just dedicated to the video portion and green screen portion, so it can have anything I want in the background, plus be able to have it as more of a case-by-case setting. So if we are playing a game or we feel like having a specific aspect of an aesthetic, I can throw that in the background in post and have it set up in the background. Like right now, if I wanted to, I can implement an image, select the image, browse images. Let's see. So perfect example. I could put myself on top of this background and be able to use the green screen to put myself inside of it without having any conflicts. So then having this channel like this, it'll make it easier to set up things in the future for when we're chatting and everything like that. It would be more seamless. So if you go look at my YouTube channel, links in the description, in our about section. I have my link tree over there with everything set up. You could go ahead and follow the 2 calls to action, like and subscribe. And if you want to, there's always the button over there to donate. Our links are there as well. If you ever feel you want to help out the channel, support, I'm not here telling you should, but I'm here telling you it'd help. So thank you for sticking with me. Just wanted to give another little update and talk to you guys. I know the numbers may say that nobody's really here paying attention, but I know in my heart that one day, if this reaches somebody, even if it's just me looking back and viewing it myself, I know that hearing the message and seeing how far along I've come from not being able to talk to being able to sit there and have full conversations with myself, it's definitely gotten me very comfortable with myself and looking outwards, inwards, and the like. So for anybody who needs to hear it, you're loved. And don't let anybody tell you that talking to yourself is crazy. And if you're talking to yourself, that you should look at yourself as crazy, because essentially what I figured out is streaming is 90% talking to yourself, 10% playing video games, or whatever your stream actually consists of. For even if you have friends or people in the chat who aren't friends directly, you're still at the end of the day talking to a screen. So the more comfortable you get with that, the more it'll help you in life in terms of practicing for interviews, whatever have it. So thank you. I hope all you guys can take the time to rest up, get everything back on track. Monday starting soon, or, well, technically it is Monday already. So you guys can get ready for your day/week ahead of you. Keep it easy. We have some more streams coming probably tomorrow, Tuesday, and Thursday. We definitely know Tuesday and Thursday some streams are going to come along. I might set up everything tomorrow and get a shorter stream in, or maybe have a video of us recording some music. So whichever one happens first, I'll go ahead and let you guys know. And you'll be able to tune in to see what the progress and process may consist of. But once we get everything set up tomorrow, it should be fine. And it should be a lot better than the tearing you see on the sides here, when the software's trying to basically distinguish what's the foreground and background, so there's a lot of tearing. But thank you for sticking with me. For those of you who want to know, we've been using Prism Live. Well, Prism Lens by Prism Live Studio. And that has basically made a virtual camera that has put a green screen image in the background of our camera, in the background, so we're in the foreground. And so it's chroma keying out the green screen image that's implemented on our camera. So that's why every now and again we'll spill into the actual green screen image, and that's where the tearing comes into play. But with an actual green screen, it should take out a lot of that, because there's no software digitally placing it. There's just the background, which is 100% and physical green screen, and then the foreground, which is physically me. So when it chroma keys out the background, we'll have a seamless green screen, no problems at all. But I've been ranting for a while. I love everyone that decides to take the time out of their day to come hang out with me, have a conversation, and to lose sleep, such as I am, in order to keep me company. So thank you. This has been BPacky Streams /BPacky _ /just BPacky. Thank you. Have a nice rest of your day.